If you need a little more drop than the average side step for your 2022 or newer Crew Max Toyota Tundra, these Sidewinder running boards will be a great choice for you. Now these are perfect for both lifted applications where you need a step to reach down to where your original step once was, or if you have shorter passengers or you're shorter yourself that need the extra boost up into the cab to make life much easier day to day. Now while these will have the main purpose of better accessibility, they will have a heavier duty build than standard plastic options if you want a step that will hold up to your tougher lifestyle, regardless if you're taking your truck off-road, on the work site, or even just normal wear and tear from constant everyday use. Now the wheel-to-wheel design with the upper large pentagonal bar will fill up that open space to create a more finished and rugged look to the side of the truck, but as I mentioned, it's going to do a great job at protecting it, especially with how close that it tucks to the rocker. Now off of this bar, this will have a step in front of each of the doors on the truck, dipping down about 2.5 inches from the main bar and offering a 4-inch wide stepping surface. Now both the drop and the step will make for good stability when getting in and out, making it much easier on a day-to-day basis, but it will also have fin cutouts on the top, which is going to add a little bit to the style, but also help with additional traction for when your shoes are slick. These steps will be made of a carbon steel material, which will be able to take a good amount of impact off-road if they need to on the work site as far as hazards are concerned, and they will have the ability to support up to 500 pounds. Now on top, this will have a tack E-coating, primer, and a fine texture black powder coat finish, offering good rust protection to the steel underneath and offering some heavy-duty appeal to the side of your Tundra. The kit will also be completely bolt-on, so no need for modifications, and it's going to come with everything that you need in the kit in order to get these installed. Now this set will cost you roughly $425, being a little bit pricier than some other choices on the page, but definitely for good reason. Now this kit will offer an even amount of protection with the tougher build and access thanks to the drop in the step, making your life much easier in really whatever situation that you're in. They're also a more boxy and angular style step if you prefer that approach compared to other hybrid or tubular options, making this a solid choice if those features are what you're seeking. Install here is going to be a very easy and straightforward 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. Should take about 2 hours or so to get the job done with some very basic hand tools. But at this point, I'm going to pass you over to one of our installers. They're going to show you how to get these onto your truck step by step. So that is going to wrap it up for my review. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
Tools required for this install include a ratchet and a 13mm socket. What's up guys? Today we're installing some side steps on our Tundra, so let's get started. So the first thing I did was lay out all of my brackets and hardware we're going to use to be mounting them. We have a DF stamp on the front one here for driver front, and then the back 3 are all the same. They're all stamped DR for driver rear. Now it's going to be the same thing on the passenger side except for PF and PR for the passenger front and passenger rear. So the front one's the only one that's slightly different. They all mount up the same, so I'm going to show you how to do the front one, and the back one, the holes are just slightly closer together. So now the front set of holes we're going to be using are right here and right here. Now on the other 3 brackets, your first hole is going to be here, and your second one's going to be right above it, so it makes it nice and easy for you. So we're going to grab our bracket and grab a bolt with a lock washer and flat washer, and slide it through our bracket and thread it into the threaded holes in the body. Do the same thing for the other hole. And now just get your bracket into place and take your 13mm socket and tighten both of those down. And then repeat that same process for your other 3 brackets and the 4 brackets on the other side. So now we're ready to lift our side step up into place. We have 2 combo bolts for each bracket. There's going to be one going through the bottom and one going through the back here and into the rib nuts on our side step. Now to the side of the step here, we have a shorter end and a longer end. You want the shorter end up front and the longer end in the rear. So we'll go ahead and pick this up, line up our gold rib nuts here with the brackets, and lay it on. So now we'll take those combo bolts and line up our rib nuts. and thread those in. And now go ahead and thread in those bolts on your remaining 3 brackets. I've already done that, so I can take a 13mm socket and tighten these down. Then do your same thing on the other 3 brackets and repeat the whole process on the other side.
So that is going to wrap it up for my review and the install of these Sidewinder running boards fitting all 2022 and newer Crew Max Toyota Tundras. And you can find these right here at extremeterrain.com.